I first learned about the Rockford Rescue Mission when our small group from our church decided to volunteer to do a chapel here on a Sunday night. We came here and it was the most awesome experience. The cool part about it was we included our children. So our children got to see us give the message and then offer an altar call. I come from a church that does not have altar calls, so it was so awesome to have that experience with my children. And I really felt the presence of God here. I was so impressed. My involvement with the ministry really started when I worked for another agency. I came here to see a client. I walked into the Women's Life Recovery Department and it literally took my breath away. I just so strongly felt the presence of God here, and I just knew I was going to end up working here. Everything that we do is because of our relationship with God. We're totally donation dependent here. Obviously our mission is to restore people to Christ, to help them to have a better life, improve their quality of life. But the most important thing is we really truly build a foundation of faith for them to start their new life on. The Lord is using the mission, I believe, to open up so many doors. There are so many hurting people out there that need help. We get calls from all over the United States, truly, for our services that they've heard through a cousin, through somebody. While they may not have God in their life, He is definitely getting that word out all around. In our local area, everyone knows what we stand for. Everybody knows that we are donation dependent. And in the economy that we have just been coming through, it's amazing that our doors remain open. And that is a huge testimony. Our job here is to build up followers who maybe for the first time in their families' lives, extended family lives, their children's lives, are following Christ. And so that they're able to disciple initially those closest to them and to go out in the world and be disciples, to prepare them to really speak about their faith. I can talk best about our program in the Women's Life Recovery Department. We have an amazing program that truly I like to call a whole life recovery program that really looks at all aspects of the women's lives, not just the addiction, looks at the pain, the reason for the addiction, helps them get stable as far as bills, outstanding bills, make good, wise plans for their future. I think it's an amazing program. We have 9 to 12 months to work initially with these ladies. That is amazing. You can't take away that pain. You can't transfer their trust to God in a short time. So He has given us 9 to 12 months to work with. And then we have an additional year of transition that they are welcome to stay at our facility if it is good for both parties and that they're able to get more stable. The cafe is one of my favorite places on earth. I just love to go to the cafe. It is a nice little escape for us, but it's also a place where our message continues to get out. I know a lot of lawyers and judges who use the cafe. I see people over there having their meetings there, and it's awesome. It's awesome. They know what we stand for, and whether it's spoken in every word or not, they know where they're coming to. The medical clinic provides so many awesome services for our people. They're available every morning, or 4 mornings a week, I should say. So if our ladies have a cold or something, they're able to go up there and get services. The professionals who volunteer there are just that, they're professionals, and they take their volunteer job very seriously, and it's to the benefit of our people. They're able to get dental services, eyeglasses, vision, I should say, chiropractic, to name a few. It's pretty amazing. Also, it's a great way for the mission to continue to evangelize because there's a nursing school that brings their students out here. So a lot of the students who come out here to volunteer are exposed to our faith too. Rockford Rescue Mission always needs your prayers. Obviously, donations is a big one since we're totally donation dependent, but also there's a lot of volunteer opportunities that you can have here. We have volunteers that do everything from coming in and leading classes to just watching our office. Offices, some of our volunteers drive the residents to and from. We have volunteers who serve meals, clean up, fix up, all sorts of things that need to get done here. Prayer support is so important because we never want to lose focus of why we're here. If you take faith, if you take God, if you take Christ out of this, there's no reason for this anymore, because that is the true reason that we do all that we do. We need continued prayers for guidance, for leading, for development, all of those things, for strength for the people who do work here every day, for the vision for the future, how God wants us to further take this ministry. Financially, we are totally donation dependent. We are so blessed to have the doors open, but we couldn't do it without donations from people. My life verses are Matthew 25:35-42. Essentially, whatever you do unto the least of these, you have done it to me. I've known that was my verse for a long time. I was involved at our church, ran Helping Hands ministry there, and that was good, but it wasn't as complete as this. This has been an awesome experience for me, to be here, to work, to watch the ladies grow, to be able to bring them, for example, from somebody who was raised in Cabrini Green to somebody who is going to be a contributing member of society today. That is such an amazing experience and only something that God can do. Oh, the staff here is great. 100%, our staff is so committed to what we do here. It is amazing. We all have our own departments and our own specializations, but we all are a team. And that is such a good feeling when we come together and know we're all striving for the same thing.